What's up, I'm Troubleshoot. In this quick guide, I'll be showing you the Blue Gate Communication Tower, where it is, and the loot inside of it. But before we do, make sure to check out maps.techno.co, my interactive maps website. It's recently had a massive overhaul for way better performance, better suggestions, and more. Obviously, if you haven't already found this key, it's super easy to find. You just need to find it randomly as a random drop, unfortunately, from any lootable container. I don't think you're given this as a reward for a quest. Maybe I'm wrong, you'll see on screen if I am, but all you need to do is search lockers, metal crates, cupboards, drawers, etc. until you find this. I would recommend searching much easier things to search like filing cabinets and things like that, as your odds of finding a key is much higher the more containers you can go through. Well, maybe not odds, but you'll probably find one going through more containers than breaching and searching much slower containers, even though they have probably the same amount of luck. Anything you don't need to breach should usually have a chance to give you a key like this, and of course, the more you can go through, the faster, the better. So without further ado, when you eventually get this key, all you need to do is head across to Blue Gate and then across to the Pilgrim's Peak in the top right side of the map. Then what you need to do is head towards the main tower, right where the Peeve Peak is, and inside of there we can use this key. I've got a fantastic close spawn to it, although I'm pretty sure someone spawns on the west of it, maybe even inside of it, so I'm probably not going to be the only person there, even though the game has just begun. That being said, once you're done over here, you can head to the prefab hatch if you find some good things, otherwise the warehouse airshaft, which is likely also open. Here's the hatch, for example, right next to this thing. Heading up towards Pilgrim's Peak, we need to be wary of other players and head towards the main building. Now, I'll be using the southern entrance right near the center of the building, and yes, people are most definitely here, even behind me, I think. That's not great. I think someone might already be inside of that tower. That's not the best. But anyways, we'll head into this building. We'll then need to make our way through it, all the way towards the locked door, which is actually right over here above the A and K. Remember, I entered through this back door here. So I came in this back door, headed straight into here, then headed immediately right, and just down this passageway, you can see the locked door is right here. All we'll do is use the key here to unlock the door and head inside. The lock will go green, showing other people someone's inside here, or at least they can access it, and the light turns on. Immediately to your left, there's a couple of these electrical panels we can breach and search. This is what the first one held, then the second one, the third one, and the fourth one in my case. But of course, you may find more or fewer of these, depending on your luck. Then immediately further on, there's some general loose loot on the table here. A drawer that can spawn. Not bad at all, that's actually pretty good. Some loose medical items like bandages. I think I'm timing out, that's not great. But there's a grenade case over here. Let's see, there we go. Some pretty good stuff inside of that. Over here, we've got a couple of these which you might be able to open up and search. In my case, there's nothing. A locker, I guess, that can spawn here. A couple of these breach and search electronic things, which in my case, the one that spawned here had that. Further on, we've got one of these black boxes to search. Nothing too crazy. More electronic things which might be able to search. Over on this side, some general loose loot. I think some of these might spawn as pull-out drawers, things like that. A weapon crate spawned right here in the center. Pretty garbage loot. Some general garbage loose loot on the table here. Yours might be better. A second drawer that might have spawned for you. And over here, a third drawer that could have spawned with some general loose loot around, and a computer, I think, that you can also loot if that chooses to spawn as well. In my case, this room wasn't too terrible. I'm pretty sure this box over here is similar to the black box which we searched over there. You might be able to loot it, and that's basically that. Now, this place is an incredible hotspot. I'm pretty sure the matriarch, or whatever you'd call it, is right outside, so that's not the best either. But overall, the loot wasn't terrible for what it is. It is a blue key card. At least we got a silencer blueprint out of it, but of course, your luck could be completely different. Do let me know down below what you happen to get from this room. I am interested in hearing. Hopefully you found this video useful. Thank you for watching. My name's been Troubleshoot, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao.